Guys, what is up? I was just walking, listening to the sound of the electricity buzzing on the wires, the wind rustling through where the homeless people sleep. I'll be there with them real soon. But watching my Gods of Uchimata YouTube video, one of my favorite stand-up attacks, the Uchimata. You get an overhand, overhook over the shoulder, get a sleeve or an arm, step in, take your leg, boom, right up in between both of theirs, hit them on the inner thigh. While you're kind of tilting, then they go flying across the fucking room. Excuse my language. But what I really wanted to talk about, if anyone is out there besides RJ Carter, I really want you to know I'm a little, not down, but I've been listening to the whole philosophical viewpoint of life and, you know, what is my purpose, that kind of thing. And I've been listening to the audiobook, The Tao Te Ching, for probably almost 3 to 4 years now, constantly. Sun Tzu, I can't ever say his name right, The Art of War, Diogenes, Alan Watts, a lot of different, you know, like Confucius style, all kinds of modern day philosophers, and KRS-One, you know, old style, you know, 2,000 years ago, they might not even be real people. And what I'm getting from it is to detach. Don't try and force things. You know, the poem writes itself. The ballet dancer is the song and dance are one. They're one. It's like an athlete that trains his body so many times that it just happens flawlessly. He doesn't force it, and if he or she tries to force it or think it into existence, it only messes it up and destroys everything that they're trying to accomplish. So it's like the action, non-action, or non-action, action through non-action, you know, doing, not doing. The push and pull, the way, woo way of the world. And I got to thinking, you know, it helped me a lot because my emotions are very, very, very fierce, and they surface quickly. And I also believe that Stoicism can assist you with those types of problems. But philosophy is also part of that whole stoic lifestyle, or whatever you want to say. So, my dad is home, and I'm just going to speak freely. You know, my dad is a beautiful person. He's so beautiful, and I want for him to be happy and at peace. But I wonder sometimes, you know, if you're at the end of your life here on this earth, is it hard to be happy? I mean, I feel happy and joy and hopeful, even though some situations I could be in might not make me feel so good all the time. I still can find a way back to happiness. Like just now, it was a bumblebee landing on a flower. That was beautiful. So I can find happiness there. But when I try and force happiness, like big mansions, beautiful beaches where you swim at, all right, and things like that, I find that those things are unobtainable to me the more I try and force them. And so instead of living my emotions for my father, I try to be more like him and keep a stoic mindset and say, crying ain't gonna change nothing. There's no sense in crying. And I look at things from a philosophical point of view and I say, my father was a beautiful person. He was a beautiful father, an excellent employee to all of his employers, an excellent husband. Like I said, one heck of a father. And if I look at those things, I don't feel sad. I don't feel bad. I feel amazing. I feel like he was the greatest person that I could have had for a father. And that I was very lucky. And I am very lucky to have him as my father. And even though he may be in a state, look at these little flowers. Look at these flowers. Isn't that beautiful? The purple, the yellow, and the white. Look at this anthill. So much hard work for just a pile of dirt in the grass. I think that's one thing, you know. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of these flowers and blades of grass, and just an unlimited amount of clouds, beautiful clouds, and air molecules flowing through my nostrils and to my lungs to give me life. If I focus on the negative things, like maybe a piece of plastic on the ground or some person who doesn't care about trashing up the place, then that in turn just makes me suffer. It doesn't accomplish anything. It just makes me feel bad. And so I question, well, why would I even do that? Why would I look at that point of view? Why would I choose to be negative when I can choose to be positive? I can choose to smile. Sure, things are going to make me not want to smile, but with stoicism and philosophy and teachings from all of the great philosophers throughout the generations, I can take that stoic mindset and put it to use and say, do I want good or do I want bad? And I only want good. I think that's what there really is. I think that good and evil are one and the same. It's like Lao Tzu said, what is a bad man to a good man but a job? What is a good man to a bad man but a teacher? You know, that kind of like, it really rung a bell with me. It made me believe something. It made me believe that everything has its purpose and its place. Life, death. It's the same road, only different ends, different points. Maybe not different points, but different places along the journey. I mean, hey, one day I just woke up and I was here. Matter of fact, that's everybody. Just woke up one day and all of a sudden you're here and you don't know where you came from, where you are, how the heck to get out of here, or what you're supposed to do while you're here. I think you're supposed to just experience the Tao. Anytime a negative thought comes into my mind, I quickly replace it with a positive one. Because our minds don't need to process like that, to process the information, because we overprocess it, I think. And my father was a simple man, but yet he feels and thinks very deeply. And I attribute that to his simple nature, the suppleness, the supple nature of my father has been inspiring. He said to me, just sit there and be quiet. Next to him, I said, what can I get for you, Dad? What do you want? He said, just sit there and be quiet. My father, he's in his bedroom, which is basically the sunroom converted into a bedroom, so he can look off over the water at his boat. And he'll see me walking up the street if he's looking out there in a moment. Beautiful thought. And my father is just, he wants to see his boat. That's all he wants to see, and he's got it. But as you get older, you appreciate those simple things more, I believe. Well, my father has always appreciated those simple. That's all he's ever really wanted. I can remember us being young and him saying to me, or anybody, that he just wants to be out on the water. That's all he really cared for, was being out on the water. And now he has to just look at his boat. And it's not to be too sad or negative, but quick kind of story is, I never went out on that boat. I wanted to. I wanted my dad to take me out on his boat. We've been waiting our whole lives to get that boat. When I was a kid, that's all we wanted. And he finally got it. My father, he appreciates things, but I feel as if he may be saddened that the end could be coming soon. The end is coming for all of us, so I can see that for sure. But I also can see all of the beautiful things, like the sky behind me, the clouds, the palm trees. If you guys could smell the smells that I'm smelling right now, it's someone has a fire going somewhere. You can smell people's homes on the inside and what they might smell like. So, hello, sir. Oh, I forget what I was rambling on about now, but you know, my dad's he's slightly discouraged, but not showing any signs of weakness. Just slightly saddened at the fact that I think maybe if how beautiful everything is, how beautiful life is, existence. I mean, just the beautiful purple flowers in the grass over there, the aloe plant, scorched, kissed by the sun, if you will. People living in these homes, their little attachments, the beautiful things that they love and cherish. It's just such a beautiful thing to witness, you know? And I think that leaving all this is not going to be the greatest thing that anyone wants to do or has to do or will do, you know? But being here, that is just fantastic. You can hear my family over there, and they're all on the dock. Catching fish and stuff. I guess they're fishing. I don't know what they're screaming at, but yeah. That's the experience that I'm having right now. My sister's mother, father, home, my nieces and nephews, my dog, this beautiful plant right here, which I see every day. I mean, this plant is 6 foot by 6 foot. I mean, it's gigantic, it really is. It's just, if I can put my hand with this Hawaiian punch up in here that I've been carrying from the Walmart, you can see it's just, it's special. This road is special. This town, this state, this world, this life. You can hear Lucy howling. Poor baby. I'm on my way, Lucy. Well, I guess the point of me making this video was to express the beauty is everywhere, and I can see it, and I cherish it, and I am grateful for it. I hope you can do the same thing. Just experience what we are doing, whatever it may be. Walking to the Walmart, taking a jog to go get some Hawaiian punch, going to work to feed your family, working in your garden, going out on the boat with your son. There's home, right there. It's my home for now. It's so beautiful. So beautiful, guys. You guys catching stuff?
We got 2.
Good.
I got a big.
Of course you did, Kaylee.
I know.
Kaylee is professional.
Speckled trout.
Oh my gosh, there's a big one coming right for you, KK.
Those, that big one was that big as that. Yeah, but it
Can't let
fell.
her see you. You got like here. Let me.
It fell. It was like wiggling around to get off and get back in the water. But
Wow.
I think it's dead.
Oh,
It
that's
Has to
sad.
be dead.
You gotta let it wait because
But,
they,
like,
they can see us. Just
How
like
can
we
it
can
be
see them.
dead, not dead? When it's like when the fish is.
Bob didn't go down last time because you only had the
It
pop.
can't be like that.
Yeah.
I actually happened to see it. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, that's good. I better run. I better run.
Stay right here. Stay back. You just gotta stay back so the fish don't see us. Because when they see us, they're not coming up.
Colton, can I see the floss dance?
You gotta go the opposite side.
The way you were doing it was perfect last night. I think he's trying to do it the other way that Nick was doing it.
No, just do your normal, bud.
Do your normal one. That one looks good.
Do your
Yes.
normal.
This side?
Yeah, and to that side. That is cool. That's so cool.
I'm chumming for them. They're coming up. They're coming up, and then they'll start barking. No, leave it down. Leave it down. You're just gotta let all the little bait go by the front, and then they'll all come too.
Daddy, do you remember we saw the crab heel?
Oh, do they climb up the wall?
When I opened the door, Lucy was like barking to come inside. And that song was playing. Bubble butt, bubble, and Lucy was like at the door, like this, and it was like bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, and Lucy was like, "Are you letting me in?" Come on, Lucy girl. That's a horsey baby. You get a run in, Sam?
Yeah, I went for a jog there, and then I just walked back and enjoyed the, just whatever.
Are there a lot of people over there?
Not really, no. I mean, there's only a few stores that are open, like Walmart, Wawa, stuff like that, so they are the center points for people to congregate, but I'm keeping my distance, take my shoes off when I come back in here. Wash my hands with isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. After I wash them with antibacterial. Talking to my sons and my daughter. So hopefully they'll see this. I know they will actually. One day.
One day they will, because they're going to have access to the internet.
Yep, they will see it. And so I talk to them and I share my thoughts with them and spend time with them. And RJ Carter and whoever else is out there, maybe Jessalito. Big shout out Jessalito. Maybe Sarah might watch this too, but I don't know if she'll watch it to 27 minutes. So let's drive on tirelessly, guys.